Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another review, and today we have a review here. This is called the BassPal SoundRo Portable HD Bluetooth speaker here. So yeah, I'm a big fan of BluePal. I've done stuff with them recently, and it came out really nicely. So I'm a big fan of these speakers, guys. The last one I reviewed was the transparent one. That was about 6 months ago at this point, and that video did very well. And you guys seem to like that video here, so we're back here with another BassPal. This one's not transparent like the other one, unfortunately. That was more of a limited edition model. You could still buy that one, but it's not something they plan on making new iterations to all the time, right? Because I can't imagine how expensive R&D would be in that situation because of how complex it is to make something like that. So make sure you check out that review if you want to hear more about that. So yeah. Yeah, you have tape here that's all around the box. I'm gonna do my best here to get rid of it. I think there's just one more piece here. There we go. So that's how you're supposed to open it like that. So I like that. That's cool. That's something you don't always see, the vertical opening like that. So let's take a look here at the actual item here. So here's the item here. So surprisingly, there's no audio jack included in the box here. There's no cable. So this is basically going to be an exclusive Bluetooth item. Obviously, if you have your own Bluetooth device, never mind. Apparently, this piece was here, and under this piece, you have your micro USB charging. Then you have the 3.5 millimeter audio jack cable. So it was just right there. I did not miss that. Gonna put that to the side here. So here's the actual speaker. We're gonna pull it out right now. So here it is, guys. It's the BassPal Bluetooth speaker. You have power button on top. You have the pause and play and call button. You have the subtract volume and plus volume on this side right here. So here is the back here. You have a micro USB charging port right here. This is going to be for a micro SD cards. You can use this thing without actually having Bluetooth. That's cool. And you have an audio jack right there. So be aware, this thing is a fingerprint magnet. I already have some fingerprints on it. So just be aware of that. The material is definitely very sensitive to fingerprints. So yeah, I'm gonna put it down right here. So it looks, in terms of visuals, it looks very visually appealing. I like the way it looks. The glare doesn't do it justice, but it really is a nice and a visually appealing item to look at, right? So I'm gonna pull out my phone here. Gonna get Bluetooth ready to go here. I'm gonna see exactly how complicated it is to get that going. It should be relatively simple, but you never know. You never know with these things. Sometimes it's implemented better than other times here. So we're gonna do a quick little Bluetooth here. So let's turn Bluetooth on my phone. As you can see, it's off. Gonna turn it on here. Gonna keep holding it down. See, once you see that beeping, that's how you see that. You see that beeping. So that's how you know it's time to look for it. So here's my phone here. Should be able to find it here on the bottom. So that probably means it is connected. Let's see. Not yet, guys. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so as you can see here, it's actually right there, SoundRo. So yeah, I don't blame the product for that. Bluetooth technology has always been kind of iffy. So as you guys can see here, it is now connected. Not the product's fault, you know, just the technology's fault. Which that's just the issue with Bluetooth 4.0. It's just not great. So let's continue. So we're going to start this off here with some royalty-free music here. That's very important because of copyright issues, obviously. So let's start it off. We're going to start it off with Frontier, a great song that I love to use. This is Frontier. This is about 50% here. So it's pretty loud. It's pretty damn loud, actually. Definitely a bass boost. Let's try lowering the volume from here. That's awesome. That's actually really awesome. I like how there's clear buttons here. So that's obviously the peak of the volume, right? So that's really cool. I like that feature a lot here. I like the sound of it. It's pretty clear, but there's also a bass boost. Let's move on to another one. Here's another one. Let's move the phone around, make sure it can maintain a connection. So it's doing a good job maintaining a connection as well. So good job on that front there. Gonna test out the audio jack. Let's make sure that works. So let's see how that sounds here. It should sound comparable to my phone. So that doesn't work. For some reason, it went back to my phone here. Weird how that works. I'm not sure exactly why it does that. That's kind of weird. Not a big deal, but it's kind of weird. But these buttons are awesome there. Very easy to use. Okay, so yeah, overall, guys, I mean, yeah, I like this thing a lot. Off camera, I'm gonna do some testing with some real music. I just can't do it on camera, you know, copyright is a real issue here. So off camera, I'm gonna do testing of some actual songs that we all know. So I'm gonna come back right now, and we're gonna tell you how those songs do, and then we'll give my final verdict here on the item. Okay, guys, I just tested some real songs here, like Over from Drake and a bunch of others, and I came with the consensus here that it does a very nice job with the bass boosting and the kind of the beats. The beats sound awesome, but it's not perfect. The vocals are definitely below average in my opinion. Especially when you raise that volume, you could definitely tell that the vocal clarity is not there. It sounds almost muffled, and that's kind of a big deal for me because I like vocals, right? So yeah, that's the issue I have here. That prevents it from perfection. Everything else I love about it, but it does not do a great job with vocals in high volumes. You can hear it just doesn't sound natural. All right, so it's a very nice bass boost. It's great for trap music or stuff like that. But when you're having a song that's primarily your vocals on high volumes, you could definitely tell that the budget aspect here came into account there. But overall, other than that, I really do like it, and for the price tag, I think it's a fair value here. It looks just, in terms of visual appeal, it just looks very nice. It looks like a premium item, you know, even if it isn't technically, but it looks very nice, and it sounds good, but, you know, vocals do have their flaws. Overall, if you do want to buy this, Amazon link will be down below, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe and like for daily news and reviews. You know, put on the bell notification if you want. For Notification Squad, do that if you want. And finally, I'm going to have a written review of this item on my website tonight or tomorrow, as this was sent to me for review, and I always do that for all the companies that are nice enough to send me stuff for review. I always make a written review on my site. Check it out, pbosonline.com. And yeah, overall, I'll probably give this a 4-star or 3.5 star out of 5 on my website if you do check it out. So, yeah, it's good, but that flaw definitely is noticeable to me. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you, and bye.